Leaving a narcissist is one of the most courageous decisions you can make, but it's also one of the most challenging. While you might hope that ending the relationship will bring peace, the aftermath of walking away often feels like stepping into another battle. So, what are the real consequences of leaving a narcissist, and how can you navigate them to finally reclaim your life? That's what we're discussing today. Stay tuned because what you'll learn could be life-changing. When you decide to leave a narcissist, the first consequence is often narcissistic rage. Narcissists thrive on control, and your departure threatens their ego, or what's often called their narcissistic supply. This means they might lash out in anger, blame you, or try to paint you as the villain to others. Another immediate reaction is hoovering. This is their attempt to suck you back into the relationship through love bombing, false apologies, or promises of change. But remember, this is manipulation, not genuine regret. They're not sorry for how they treated you. They're sorry they've lost control. Lastly, you might face sabotage. This could include spreading rumors, contacting your friends or family to turn them against you, or interfering with your work or social life. Their goal is to make leaving them as painful and chaotic as possible, so you might consider coming back. Leaving a narcissist isn't just about physical separation. The emotional toll can be enormous. One of the most common feelings is self-doubt. Narcissists have likely conditioned you to question your worth, your decisions, and even your reality. It's normal to feel like you're making a mistake, even when deep down you know you're doing the right thing. You may also experience grief. This can feel confusing because you're mourning someone who was toxic. But it's important to remember that you're grieving the idea of what you hoped the relationship could be, not what it actually was. Then there's trauma bonding. This is a psychological connection that forms through cycles of abuse and intermittent affection. Breaking this bond can feel like withdrawal, similar to recovering from an addiction. Understanding this process is key to healing. And let's not forget fear. Fear of retaliation, fear of being alone, or fear of the unknown future. These are valid emotions, but they shouldn't stop you from moving forward. Narcissists are often financial abusers. If you've been financially entangled with one, whether through shared bank accounts, debts, or co-signed leases, leaving can be incredibly complex. One consequence might be financial instability. Narcissists may withhold money, refuse to pay shared bills, or even drain accounts out of spite. There's also the challenge of legal battles. If you share children, property, or have a divorce to settle, narcissists often use the legal system to prolong the conflict. They might refuse to cooperate, delay proceedings, or use the process to manipulate you further. Finally, practical hurdles like finding a new place to live, changing phone numbers, or rebuilding your social support network can feel overwhelming. But remember, every step you take is a step closer to freedom. Don't be surprised if the narcissist tries to come back. This isn't because they've changed. It's because they can't stand losing control. They might use guilt trips, You'll hear things like, "You're abandoning me," or "I can't live without you." They'll try to make you responsible for their well-being. Another tactic is playing the victim. Suddenly, they're the one who's been wronged, and they'll broadcast this narrative to anyone who will listen. This is an attempt to isolate you further and discredit you. And if manipulation doesn't work, they might resort to intimidation. Threats, stalking, or harassment are not uncommon. This is why it's so important to have a safety plan in place when leaving a narcissist. Despite all these challenges, leaving a narcissist is the best decision you can make for your mental, emotional, and even physical health. To rebuild, focus on self-care. This means seeking therapy, practicing mindfulness, and reconnecting with activities that bring you joy. Surround yourself with a strong support system. Whether it's friends, family, or support groups, having people who understand and validate your experience is essential. And most importantly, be patient with yourself. Healing takes time, and it's okay to take it one day at a time. Remember, leaving isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new, healthier chapter. Leaving a narcissist is like stepping into the unknown, but it's also a step toward freedom, peace, and self-respect. Yes, the journey is hard, but you're stronger than you realize. If this video resonated with you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need this encouragement. And let me know in the comments, what challenges have you faced after leaving a narcissist? Let's support each other in this journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.